Well, youth development organization Junior Achievement has altered its programs to ensure students have the tools they need to thrive during the crisis.
Allie Wagner's live at the Junior Achievement in Grantville with more on how they're setting kids up for success. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Allie.
Yes, except for I've totally messed up my simulation, Sid, and I've apparently chosen all kinds of crazy things. So talk a little bit about how you guys are connecting, what you guys are offering for families, for communities, because typically you would be a resource for teachers, but you've kind of expanded that because of COVID.
Yeah, absolutely. So number one, for the folks in studio, Allie has chosen a completely different career path. We can talk about that later. But really what we're hoping for, and for young people around our county, is the chance to experience life before they experience it. So while they are at home and everything is virtual, we've created simulations, literally gamified life, so they can go through life and budget and choose career pathways and realize what the cost of things are and the importance of financial literacy at a time like this before they get hit by the next pandemic, whenever that comes. And so we're really excited to be able to engage young people in a different way that isn't necessarily school, but very much aligns with applying what they learn to their futures.
Okay, so it's almost like playing a video game. So in fact, we can kind of look at the screen behind you. So you have a bunch of different options you're going to go through, set up a career, choose. I loved, in fact, if you can look at the other screen over there, Brent, I mean, you're picking out and choosing out some of the taxes that you're going to have, that you're going to deal with, and simulating how these are all going to be removed and adjusted and go around. And Sid, now you're looking at, so it's kind of, we have it as touch screen, but you would do it at home on your computer and pick out transportation and how that affects and look at your overall budget, right?
That's exactly right. So the part of this is our young people see these things every day, but they don't necessarily intentionally know how it impacts their overall lives. And so what we do is try to provide information and then actually allow them to understand that transportation is an important part of what you're going to do. And you actually get to choose. Some people will buy the new car if they can afford it based on their career pathway. Some people will take public transportation because that fits with their budget. And even others will understand in our new kind of gig economy that you might have to do rideshare. Yeah. The goal is not to scare them into understanding how expensive life can be, but it's to provide awareness so that they are as ready as possible for their futures.
Okay, which is so fascinating. So Sid, I'm going to have you walk out over here, and I'm going to bring in Deborah, who's the CEO of Mission Federal Credit Union, just to talk about financial literacy and how important this is to kids. And this is really an opportunity for parents at home to teach their kids about this on top of learning everything else, right? But this is supposed to be a fun way to do this.
Yeah, it might make a nice break in the action for some of the parents too, and super important. And something that I think we all agree is important for kids to learn before they have to go out into the real world is how to budget. And even before that, how to choose their career. How much is it going to cost? How much is college going to cost? What student debt are they going to end up with because of the education requirements for that career? So Mission Fed was education-based to begin with. We were originally public school employees credit union. So we've always had a real focus on education. And we gave $1 million to Junior Achievement about 5 years ago to help build out JA Finance Park. That's how strongly we believe in the importance of giving back to our community and teaching kids what they need to know to be successful financially.
Yeah, and so this has all gone virtually. I know you guys have continued to give to encourage students to go and set up a bank account, which is a big deal. So you can find out more information on that. Their virtual learning, many of those are free, right, as well, Sid, that students can go. I mean, this is a nonprofit. They're adjusting with the times in order to continue to help students. And what better time to learn financial literacy than right now? It's really important for a lot of these students.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thanks, Allie.
Thank you.